Keep it going.
It's just
You have to be professional.
So well put. That's hilarious. This guy behind us is spitting truth.
If you don't know what you're doing,
Yeah.
No.
you're gonna hurt yourself.
We
Yeah.
had a but it was on the house. And we couldn't get to the front door. But this one
Couldn't
was
even leave the front door.
I don't know where all the ducky tapes are. All I
Are
found
we
is
on?
the
We are starting to be on.
What are we on? What are you
So
on?
they're over there.
I know what I'm on.
I'm on.
I'll be on bee venom in a little while.
We're down a squirrel.
What happened to the squirrel?
We're down one.
Down one squirrel?
Yeah, so
What?
I don't know. I love her.
The killer squirrel removal? I mean, what?
No. How do you think the cameras run out in this rural area?
Oh, I forgot the umbrellas. We only didn't have. Oh, wait, we do have one umbrella. Where's the umbrella, Trev? Oh, you put it up here.
Morning, Don. Hey.
Our fans
All
are
right.
so silly that we said we need an umbrella to shade the camera, so they sent this little thing.
Oh, that's
So we're here to chase killer bees, everyone, as you know.
That's good. What happened to that thing? It shrunk.
I didn't put it through the cold wash. It was like a
Right,
pain
hey,
in the ass.
Don.
Really too bad. Oh my
Okay,
god.
people are piling in.
Oh yeah, people are starting to get on. What are we live on YouTube and Facebook?
TikTok and YouTube.
TikTok and YouTube. Right
Yep.
on. We have John and Debbie here.
Hi.
These guys are amazing. I'm finding out more and more, even though we've only chatted on the phone. These guys, you're a firefighter?
No, sir. I'm not a firefighter.
Definitely not a firefighter.
No.
licensed assisted living manager.
Yes, both of them licensed assisted living manager. Bless your socks.
Thank you.
I mean, wow. That is really awesome. Oh my goodness. I moved my dad down from northern Wisconsin to Bisbee when he was 75. I told him, Dad, it's in the over 60 club manual of northern Wisconsin. It says right there, slip on ice, break hip, die. That's right there.
Right?
And so I moved him
Go
down
to
to
Arizona.
yeah, moved to Arizona.
Yeah.
D. And
we have
I
ice, but we have bees.
yeah. Oh boy.
Was it
That's why I
really
stopped
far?
keeping bees. They would fly up and sting him from 200 yards away when I used to keep bees in the late 80s by the tunnel in Bisbee. Anyway, he lived 18 years in Bisbee at the time of his life. I mean,
Awesome.
oh my God. I'd take him to Elmo's dancing and all. He was like in his 80s, you know. All the girls would pass right by me and go dance. It's like, Dad, really? Jeez, a Friday. Anyway, welcome, Killer Bee Nation. We have a bunch going on today. We have a lot of miles to put on. These wonderful people already know about the ravages of these damn bees. I mean, now, I want to ask you, you mentioned you guys lived in McNeil.
We have a friend that lives in McNeil.
Okay, and they got attacked?
Yes.
Yes.
So his 4-year-old nephew, his sister had given him a gift of some old beehives, but they were
Gift.
empty.
Yeah.
They were empty.
Wink, wink.
So they left him out on the land. They have like 36 acres out there, and the kids were out playing, and his nephew just touched it with his foot.
Oh, I thought he went and kicked it then.
Well, kind of kicked it, touched it. He's 4 years old.
Oh, my
The
God.
huge swarm began to chase the kids. So
Oh,
they ran towards the house, bringing the bees behind them, stung him, the 12-year-old, Dave, his sister,
4 or
went
5
into the
people
house.
total, yeah.
They dove into
How
the
many?
pool.
Four or five people.
Yeah.
They all
called
got stung.
911. The fire
hundreds of
department would
times.
not get out of the truck.
Right.
So they're being stung. A couple of them jumped in the swimming pool. They have a little swimming pool.
Yep.
And they were stinging their heads. All of them were in the hospital, in ICU, on drips overnight.
Good.
Luckily, no one had allergies, but they were stung all over their bodies.
They're
Their
lucky they
daughter-
lived.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
And-
And finally, the fire department came out and helped them once the bees started to leave. But
Yep.
they were not going
Yeah.
to get out.
And you know, we actually teach that because we teach for fire department, search and rescue, and you know, sheriff and all that, police departments, etc., first responders and whatnot. Anybody who'll listen, basically. But you know, we get calls from even fire departments to say we're en route to a stinging incident. What do we do when we get there? I tell them, don't get out of the truck. A dead EMT or cop ain't good to nobody.
Yeah.
They don't care about your badge,
No.
your uniform. They're going to try to kill you,
Right, they
and they
should.
don't care if you're dead or not.
No.
It's all pheromones.
Yeah. He
And-
said they wouldn't stop. They just went into the house, they closed the door, and they had a little opening. They went through it. He said his whole
They will
house was
find the
invaded.
opening.
Yeah.
That we fear, our great fear is to rip in the suit. Because they will
I would
find it.
imagine, yeah.
They will find it. They'll leave a pheromone there, party here pheromone, you know. And I've seen the air so saturated with attack pheromone, they're literally stinging birds flying overhead, telephone poles, and tires on trucks. It's total mayhem.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
It's
insane.
crazy.
Yeah, they're Franken bees, literally. They're crossbred, you know. But so, well, take us to your queen bee. There's got to be one in there somewhere. Right? Not like we
Good
care.
luck finding her.
Not like we care, you know. People always ask me, did you find the queen? I'm living busy. They're everywhere.
Yeah, there it is.
The tree? Oh, there it is, right there. And it looks dead, but it's not.
No.
Oh, I see
I
it.
drove
Right
over
by
to
the
it.
road.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
So when I came home yesterday, I'm like, what's that black thing in the tree? And then I got in my truck and got up closer, and I could see the bees and moving
Moving around,
around.
yeah.
And then I thought it was a structure like, solid, and then I could see it moving.
Yeah,
So then I realized that was layers of
the
bees.
blob.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's when I started looking for you.
That's big. That's a
Well,
big
so
old ball.
after this, when we have to go up north of Benson to Cascabel, we're actually going north of where there's a bird sanctuary for exotic birds. They have like 2,000, you know, they take unwanted, like, you know, parrots and macaws and, you know, all that kind of thing. And so it's like a sanctuary, you know, retirement home for exotic birds. But it's north of there a few miles. Same thing, except the bees are in a mistletoe and have been there for a few years.
That's what I wondered. I thought, is that a mistletoe? And John said, I think they're bees.
Yeah.
Because it's moving.
And it's right by the road, which is not
Yeah.
good, even though everybody is driving by. There will be the occasional person riding
Oh,
a
yeah.
horse.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
retired veteran right there. He takes walks sometimes up
Oh,
here.
God.
And,
Yep.
so our neighbor came out today.
Yesterday.
And I told him.
And then you'll get them
Yesterday-
at your feet here too. won't you?
Yeah, they've
Right.
been swarming. About a few days ago, we were out here working on our fence, and a huge swarm of them came over John's head, and then they just kept going. So
Thank God.
he's-
I'm out there. I hit golf balls out there, and I heard this really loud,
Yeah.
like one buzz.
They'll block out the sun.
Collectively, obviously, they were all buzzing,
Yeah.
but it was really loud. And they must have been.
It sounds like a drone, right?
Yeah.
It does,
Mhm.
yeah.
At first, you're like, what's
And
that sound?
It must have been, what, 20, 30 feet high, 30 feet above my head, and I ran. Because I'm going, oh, this isn't good. Fortunately, they weren't interested in me at
Fortunately,
that
see,
point.
in the old days, they never would have been.
Right.
Ever, unless you had a queen pheromone on you. You know? Now, we're getting reports from ranchers all through the summer, primarily, that, you know, we do the removal for all the ranchers and cowboys out here and everything, and they'll say, well, I just had to call you and tell you that a swarm flew over, much like yours, John,
Yeah.
but half of them veered off and attacked our livestock unprovoked. What the hell?
Yeah.
This is sci-fi.
Right.
Yeah,
This is just out in left field.
Yeah.
And every year they change.
yeah.
It's just bizarre because, you know, I think that honeybees and humans kind of go together because humans came from North Africa, something like that. So did honeybees. Now, honeybees are invasive to the Western Hemisphere. They don't belong here. They do belong in Europe, Asia, and Africa. Before 1872, there were no honeybees in Arizona ever. We have native pollinators, our native pollinators. So I love this whole new idea that I have about it with this season, actually, with when people say, save the bees, save the bees. Well, okay, which ones? Are we saving all the invasive ones and the native ones? Because the invasive ones are basically used to be one species European, which is a whole bunch of different kinds. There's a bunch of different kinds of European honeybees: Germans, Carnolians, Italians, Russians, etc., etc. And there's only one African, South African, actually Eastern Savannah honeybee. It's a purebred, and they crossbred them, so they're mutts. All right. So the honeybees do not belong in the Western Hemisphere. They're a deadly invasive species now with Africanization. So you got this one tribe of Vikings, okay, that rape and pillage and take over, and we have all these nice, gentle inhabitants of, you know, that are native here, that are up against us. The one is winning.
Yeah.
Because they're vicious. They will kill or drive off native pollinators on flowers for nectar. They're just horrible. They hoard, which is what we take. of course. Could we take the money and the honey? If there's any to be had, you know. And so it's really bizarre, and trying to get people over this romance about honeybees, it seems impossible, because I think part of it is cellular. Now, it was nice for us back when they were European here, and they were cute and fuzzy, you could name them, they'd never try to kill you, and they gave you honey. Well, what's not to love?
Right.
We didn't cognize, being our little myopic humans that we are, how horrible they are for our native environment. Now with Africanization, and all of a sudden they want to kill us and our livestock.
Right.
Oh, also they're bad for the native environment? Really? Okay, well, honeymoon, fog's gone.
Bye.
Honeymoon, yeah, it's over. Time to kill them. So there's no gray area with it. It's black and white. One of the few things. And, you know, deadly invasive species or native pollinator. You know, and so anyway, well, we're going to suit up and what? Oh, well, they're over there. Whatever host is looking at. Hi. Anyway, so they're over there, guys.
Oh, I don't know.
So we got the whole clan on. Who we got on, host?
We got a bunch. We got a bunch of people.
We got a bunch of people.
It's hard to see. Like you want.
Hi guys,
Hey.
is everyone what?
Well, I can't see. I'm in sunshine. I can't.
No,
I
it's
can
because you're
on that
bright
one.
enough.
Focus on that one.
Look on that one.
Yeah,
Look
so
on
there
that
you
one.
go.
Look upon
So
it.
don't ask
Look
me
upon it.
questions.
Behold that phone.
Which is- these- so Killer Bee Nation, I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy, as you well know. We got hosts looking all dapper and ready for war, etc. And of course, Trez on camera. Say good morning, Trez.
Good morning, Trez.
I knew she was
Oh,
gonna.
come
Aw,
on.
Trez.
The
Oh,
fans
budgie,
love
budgie.
you.
Oh,
The
budgie,
fans
budgie,
love
budgie,
you.
say hi. Are you gonna try those purple gloves, or are they too thin?
And,
Tell us about your process today.
well, I've already started my process.
she goes.
'Cause This is taped on. And we have used up the rest of the tape on the ankles. That's pretty much all we're doing right now.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Her name's not Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon.
All right.
All right. Oh, you're okay.
She's not gonna get stung today. She's tired of it.
Yeah,
They sting
done.
through the suits.
I would bet.
And these are like the new suits, well, not hooshes in particular, the new style. And they're like a double or triple layer waffle weave. And, you know, the old ones were either canvas or ripstop nylon. In other words, sweatsuits. And I've had a heat exhaustion too many times. I hate it. So the wind can blow, you feel the breeze if there is one. But also, our big fans on YouTube primarily, we have what we call a Killer Bee Nation. And
Nice.
so, like Don Shar, he came out, he's an old truck driver from Pennsylvania. He drove all the way out here after radiation therapy, got in a bee suit, went on a horrible job with us, had the time of his life, smelled the venom, got back in his car and drove back to Pennsylvania. So he knows what it's about. And he got us cooling vests and the ladders that we have and stuff, and you know, a lot of stuff. And I mean, everybody else, I mean, like Mel and Dan, they have a restaurant up on the North Shore of Lake Superior. They buy us bee suits and shit. And it's just awesome. It's so much fun. It's so much. We love you guys. You already know that already. All right. So we're gonna. You guys want to walk over there? I'm gonna pull the truck over.
I gotta put my suit the rest of
Why?
the way on before I walk.
All right,
over
all
there.
right. Here, put your suit on.
I'll go over.
Huh?
I'm gonna watch from a safe distance.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Window in the house.
Well, you guys can pull up in the truck if you want.
No, we're just watching the house.
Well, there ain't gonna be no mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, so you know, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, so the road is the closest way, but we've got some barbed wire. I don't know if we need to clip them.
Ooh, is it 4-strand or?
It's for, yeah, I
Oh,
can't see.
shit. And there's no way to drive there from here?
No.
You can clip them. We gotta.
You can walk.
you
I don't want to
No.
clip your wires.
Yeah, we've got our
Whatever you
wire
gotta
clipper.
do. I mean, I can put them back.
Because
in.
we can,
We've got
this is very
scrolls
straightforward for us. There's no way, there's a barbed wire fence, Hosh, and they're offering to clip it. I think we can walk over there.
From here, just straight through.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can walk straight
yeah.
there.
Yeah, we'll
and
just pull the
there's
truck
not
over
barbed
here.
Yeah,
wire.
that's fine.
We'll just pull the truck here.
That's fine.
I hate, no, snipping wires is an anthem.
No, we don't need-
Living out
doesn't
here.
matter.
You got a little. See the green post there, right here, in close. So
I see the
yeah,
dark one.
right here, straight through.
Oh, yeah. The one
So
in
there's
camouflage.
wire- yeah, there's wire to the right of that, so you're gonna want to probably go around the left. of it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Okay, very good.
yeah.
Well, I'm going to just back the truck up in here then.
Okay.
All right, right on. And there's Trez getting all spiffy. Now, if you guys hear what sounds like a little girl screaming, it's all of us. All right, Killer Bee Nation. Oh, Hosh is getting on the important stuff.
Yes, I'm
Protect the
feeling a little insecure today. No, you know, I tell you what, it's a goofy thing, but actually there's some merit in this.
In what?
Well, namely because I've got that big ass hole at my
Say that
cooch.
again.
I've got
What?
I've
Big-
got that big hole under my
I like the big asshole.
my cooch is hanging out, so this
Jesus Christ
so
Almighty.
this helps a little bit.
A little bit. Oh my God.
Yes.
Well, you know what we always say here in the Wild West.
Yeah.
Who needs red roses when you have red flags?
You do that, all they're looking at is the sun.
There's
wrong. This short little fish actually does.
And he shut this off.
what did he turn
He
off?
shut the capture off.
There's no problem
Huh.
whatsoever. I'll give you a straight path there.
I don't know what he did.
That'd be fine. Yep, that'd be
And I'm not getting too close.
I have this.
But thank you.
We got capes in here somewhere. I kind of feel like wearing a cape this morning.
We're on a what?
I feel like wearing a cape.
Oh yeah, cape on.
Yeah.
Yeah, is my caper on?
Well,
Behind the seat,
I'll
right?
find it. Are you gonna wear Depends?
Yeah, well I'm gonna film.
Well, here.
Well, here.
You want used pair?
Folks, I'm just standing
Well,
straight right
Reynolds
now so I
say
can
wash
see
it.
any of your
You know, it's
questions
kind
on
of like my
YouTube.
paper plates. You know, we wash them and hang them up. And then of course the toilet paper, we like to use both sides.
So, gang, we got a premiere tomorrow. I know it hasn't gone up yet. I've got to upload it, but it's all prepped, square. I actually put the finishing touches on it on our way over here. So 3 p.m. Arizona Mountain Time tomorrow, we got a premiere. So you guys should tune in over on YouTube.
Yeah, you guys haven't seen any of it yet.
No,
None of the
no,
footage.
it was.
No.
It's called Old School Killers, and it is at the elementary school over there in Double Adobe that Reed and I did the other day.
Yep.
We were too rural to live stream it, so
Yep.
make sure you tune into that. There's some. I think you're gonna love it. It's gonna be fun.
You are, damn it.
Yes, you will.
You will love it.
All right, I just see
You
if I can
hereby-
find a cape or two.
Rawr.
You hereby will.
What are you wowing about?
No, I'm not wowing.
Oh,
Not wow. She's
We
underwhelmed.
both need hearing aids.
Underwhelmed.
well,
I lost one.
come on now.
All right, well, Killer Bee Nation. Now, after this, we got to go up. A gal has a beehive in a mistletoe, of all damn things. Kind of like this, actually, on a lot higher up. And it's way north of Benson. And like I was saying, up by the bird sanctuary. If we have the energy, we'll stop and get a nickel tour of it, bring you guys along. But these bees have been in this mistletoe outside in front of God and everybody for a couple of years that she knows of, maybe even 3. They're quite a ways away, more than a football field, and they have come into her house and stung her. Yes. Back?
Yeah, you just stand too close. Nobody. You go out of focus and nobody sees you.
So, anyway, they've been vicious to her, and she's tired of it. She can't deal with it anymore. So we're going to go up and rescue her after this. But for now, I'm going to pull the truck over. Hold on, I have to...
And Hosh and I get to watch out for snakes.
Yeah, come on.
Right.
Let's go watch out for snakes.
Let's go
Fun.
watch out for snakes.
Fun.
Hey, your cape.
I'm so excited.
Hold on, now, if I
Can you
can't
guys
find the
tell?
other one, I know it's on the truck somewhere, but
In the back of the.
yeah.
And I don't wear. They wear diapers. I don't wear those. The purple gloves are true citrus. Yeah. I could use them for gardening. I can use the purple gloves for my gardening.
Oh, wonderful.
I
There,
got.
now I
I
feel
garden, medtech. I garden a lot.
So,
I
we
garden a
have our
lot.
full uniform.
They're also very short. That's another issue.
When we always joke, of course, if these bees are so bad, we're probably going to shit our pants. So, Mel and Dan from the North Shore Lake Superior sent us Depends.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
we realized that when you look at old superhero pictures and videos and all that, they wore their underwear on the outside.
They did.
Especially Superman.
Yes.
Now we know why.
Now we know.
It's fun.
Yes.
Thank you.
They were girding their
Yes.
loins.
And girding.
Yes.
We just are dirtying.
Yes. Dirty.
Our
loins.
loins. Girding.
Yes.
You know,
And of course we
I
have
do
the-
jobs when I can.
Yes.
You have to.
The Cape.
Well, it's in the manual. It's union issue.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, this union
See,
has
they don't
issues,
have
that's
the,
for sure.
the pleasure of knowing what it's
Well, all right,
like
I'm
to
gonna
wear
back the truck
pads
in.
on,
Where are we
on a
going?
regular
Show the host
basis.
where we're going. Right there. Tell in the hand.
Otherwise, they wouldn't want to put the depends on. Okay, follow that man in the cape. Here we go, folks. Those of you who don't like my commentary, go fuck yourself.
Here, yep. And then to the left of that post, it's clipped. You should go right to the middle between those two posts,
Yep.
right to the tree. It's
Yep.
pretty straightforward
Okay.
through there. Yep.
That's
To the
clear.
tree,
Yeah,
Hirsch.
yeah.
To the tree.
All right. We're gonna go over there.
We're
Okay.
gonna
Okay.
Truck can come in here,
Come on.
go in
but if you want to go up there.
Okay, everybody. Those are killer bees.
in that tree. That one tree.
Killer bees were created in a laboratory in Brazil in 1957 when they crossbred African.
1957!
Yes. When they crossbred African queen bees with European drones. The result was a very, very strong, hardy, productive honeybee. However, very aggressive. They kill people, they kill livestock, they kill pets, and unfortunately, they're an existential threat to our native pollinators. They're bad
Watch out
for
for
our
the barbed wire.
ecosystem, and they're bad for our native plants. So we kill every hive we find. We're going to exterminate this hive.
Cut here, watch out for it. Bad wire, folks. Could rip a suit open. Yes, that's bad. Using my body to try to shade you all. Because, yeah, I can't carry that umbrella in this. Oh, I'm just too fucking old. Wow, look at this shit.
Yeah, right?
Holy fuck bees.
We're in the middle of swarm season right now.
I
What
wanna
that
get it-
means is that these bees are laying eggs and shooting out
Oh.
shooting out new hives all over the place. Okay, new what we call swarms. A lot of times people think, oh, they're swarming me. That's completely inaccurate. Whatever that is, that way of talking about it, a swarm is when the queen takes 10, 20,000 bees and goes off, they swarm, they go off and establish a new hive. If they're attacking you, they're attacking you. Yeah.
That's-
So anyway, here's a honeybee swarm right here. Now these are killer bees, as I said, and we're gonna kill them. We've got our specific formula for doing that. You never want to relocate these things. If you manage to relocate one of these hives, it's like relocating an active landmine. You heard the lady's story earlier about them attacking a bunch of kids, putting a bunch of people in the hospital. We see this all the time out here. And it's going to become more and more common as this invasion continues. People buying honeybees, there was somebody down at Cow Farm. They're selling boxes of honeybees. They're selling honeybee swarms down there.
Who? Where?
European honeybee swarms over at Cow Farm.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, and other places too. Bad idea out here where 100% of the feral unmanaged honeybee hives.
Do we need a ladder?
No,
Well, fine.
out here, see the whole area, all of Arizona, all the wild in Arizona, and there's a lot of wild in Arizona.
So you're thinking spray adhesive and Pendona?
Yeah,
Make sure to watch yourself for all that weird barbed wire.
yep. I'm gonna go back and help him carry stuff over. But like I said, these bees will take over any of those hives. Very, very hard to keep your hive from becoming Africanized out here.
So we're just going to stand and stare at the tree, folks. I can kind of see the screen, so if you have any questions on YouTube. Hi, how are you? I really need these glasses. Oh! Oh my goodness, it's hot. You sent food. I love food. I love food. You wouldn't know. Oh, I know it's hard to hear it because I can hear Reed. But they're already buzzing me. You hear that? Hear that, guys? I'm in B mode now, sorry. You live right at the middle of the screen, pretty much, I should think, on all the cameras here. You'll see that dark spot. The fact that they're that active. It's checking me out. See that? That's a warning flyby. And you should see these people have beautiful arrangements where they are, but we are out in the middle of nowhere, folks. We really are. It's not easy to get. Oh, that's a barbed wire fence there. You run too fast, you get a trip over that. Oh yeah, they're sniffing me. I always wonder if it's a fly or not, but you can tell. Now, Kiki sent us a wonderful light fabric hoodie. It's not cotton, so after one wear, I do have to wash it. And I wasn't doing shirts in the laundry the other day, so it's gonna have to wait till next week. Here they come. I've been getting buzzed just standing here. They can't hear me. Even in the truck, they can't hear me. You guys can probably hear me better talking in my radio voice than they can hear me. I've been getting buzzed.
What?
I've been getting buzzed just standing here.
Oh my goodness.
Investigated.
Hi ho, it's off the bees we go. Diddly-um dee doo, diddly-um dee die dee doo. Look at you guys. Okay. Dang. So they already said that these bees have been going over the house and bothering them. You want to hit it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at this handy thing.
Get them in there.
Careful,
get
it's
'em
all
close.
pokey.
Oh, get up close, yeah. This is a pain. I think we need to hold the branches back. Suppose we didn't bring a saw. Well, here, you know what? Hand me your camera, and I'm going to get in there quick and then let you go.
I'll break this off.
Yeah, look at this guy. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Okay, well. Oh, shit! Okay, here. Holy crap, is going, guys. Woo! My God, oh, my God. Okay. Shit. Wow, that. Oh my God, that's how fast. That's a swarm, guys. Or is it a hive? Wow. Even out in the middle of nowhere.
More like little pigeons. The ones that sting are the ladies. If you want to call
Well,
them.
we're going to catch a lot of them. Here we go. Wow, that was deadly. That was. That was, this is 10,000 bees, something like that. Now, of course, in the middle of nowhere, this, the ants will get anything on the ground. And, you know, like I would say, the bees that are flying around after we get done are like an amputated limb. You guys have heard me say that 1,000 times. I know. about a minute. To,
Neil
yeah.
Price, we got a winner.
Yeah,
This
Neil,
little
that was
device-
really
Winner!
It's really good. The handle thing,
The handle thing is
Neil
a winner,
Price,
Neil.
Thank you, friend.
we got a handle on it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they really got aggressive. That really scared me because anybody riding by on a horse that just sprayed it with that stuff that keeps the flies off, well, it makes these bees want to kill them. So it's just incredibly dangerous. Now what we're using, Hosh is using a non-toxic spray adhesive to seal them up on the outside. You know, you've seen us do this 1,000 times. Then I spray the Fendona, the pyrethrin, in to kill them from the inside out, basically. All right, I think that's good because we don't want them to stick to the tree either. Well, I'll just give them a squirt and we'll give them a minute to...
Yeah, I'm gonna get him from this other side.
Oh, there you go, yeah, because that is always a...
He's loving that, man.
Holy
He is
shit, they
loving
laid
it.
on it.
Yeah.
Woo-wee! I'm so glad when they were... they had to snip a wire for us to get in here. And they... Ow! Hey, you back up. Ouch.
Oh!
You all right?
Yeah. Oh, I got stabbed
That was
about
awesome.
40 times
That was
by a
awesome.
tree.
Well,
Oh.
you know you're home.
Yeah. If it tries to bite you, sting you, or stab you, you're at home. All right, let me go ahead and get them some more here.
I can't hold the camera too close to me because then the thing's too close to me and then I could get stung
Looking
in the face. I don't want to
good,
do that.
Nation. Yeah, they started to build.
Yep.
So, all right, how we know that is, you know what, I'm going to give it a shake because those are all dead. Now, all those bees that are flying out are going to come back.
Wow, look at all
Wow.
that. They built a lot.
Yeah, they
Full on. They
Hang
were
it.
going to build honeycomb hanging right off this tree in these
From
people's
here?
yards.
Let me show the people.
Okay.
All right, see
Yeah,
the
from
little white
Horseman
dots?
pointed out so
Yep.
Trez can get in a little bit better. Come, all right, here we go, Trez.
Well, you get out of my way too.
All right. That's just a standard thing.
All right,
Anyway,
you see that?
so you see the white on the bark here? See all that white stuff all the way up from here down to here?
All right, now I'm in the spray.
They were...
That's making the spray.
Oh, that's blowing over here. Actually, get up and... Because they're going to come back to that spot. So those white nubbins are beeswax. So they were going to build comb there. Almost every swarm we've gotten this summer, this spring, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Look
Oh,
how
yeah.
fast they
Has
got
had-
rid of that.
They've been building nubbins and or comb. I mean, it used to be about 50%. Well, it used to be none. A swarm? Live out in front of God and everybody on a tree limb or wherever? Never heard of that shit. So this behavior is weird. Well, it used to be, right? The new norm. Now we're at over 50% of the swarms that we're getting are building on the tree limb. Wow, it's just sci-fi. We have seen it. This is so cool, actually, in a deadly way, that when they are outside in the elements like this, and they build, they'll have comb up in there. You know, and we've seen them big like this, of course, like that pecan one we did just around here. You remember, you guys, that pecan orchard? And
Oh, yeah.
there'll be 100,000 bees. And when it rains, they'll make a shell on the outside of the hive and face up so the water drips down their wings. Isn't that just the coolest damn thing? They are so weird. So we're going to kill them because they're so weird. Anyway, so all these bees flying around. Now, of course, as you guys know, and people always ask, why don't you smoke? Well, we don't smoke bees because they're too damn hard to keep lit. Anyway.
It's easier to vape them now.
Oh yeah, you gotta vape them. They work good. We're putting the bee back in bong. Anyway. Or in doobie. Anyway.
Do
Or
beach.
don't be.
Do
It's more like a
beach.
don't be with these guys. No, smoke. These guys don't care about smoke. Soapy water, more equipment, and we had way too many complaints about the mess. I'm just getting rid of a lot of stuff. Fire, why don't we burn them? Okay. We live in the desert. Did you guys see the fires in Texas, 1 million acres? Yeah, we don't need that here. Okay, so calm down. And besides, I've been doing this for 30 years, and of course, my favorite statement from folks is, you know what you ought to do? Anyway, so this works really well. The bees that are flying around, remnant bees, are going to die off. They're like an amputated limb. They can't live without the rest of the hive. These are like individual cells. There might be a ball of them there. There might not. We don't really care. They can't live without the rest of the situation. Okay, I am.
They want to see this, right? Didn't you say they want to see this?
Oh, on the ground, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. So this is how successful we are at what we do. Mainly because we live through it, right? Yeah, she got bees all over her head and shit.
What is it? Look at them running like down the hill, like run away, run away, run away.
You know what I always say? They can run, but they'll just die tired. Well, that really was good. I mean, they're now you see how they're starting to hover up there again.
Yeah, I
They
wanna
don't
see
know
where they're
anywhere
gonna go
else. They're not only landmark oriented. That all that where that beeswax is smells good. Um,
Should we cut that down?
I don't think it's necessary.
Should we coat it with spray?
I think we should cut it with spray. Yep. Did you bring? Okay, so of course Hosh, being the man that he is, well prepared, brought all the ammunition, and what we're going to coat where they were with now is automotive undercoating. Same thing as pruning seal, it black shit in the can, you know, well, everybody's using. And it masks the pheromones wherever they were, because honestly, if a new swarm flew over, it would smell good and they might land there again. And so, like John said, they were just working a few days ago, or maybe yesterday, I can't remember, but he heard a swarm fly over and it was super loud. 'Tis the season. It is springtime in the Rockies, so that's what's happening. And I want to show you guys these mountains back over here. That's Cochise Stronghold. All right, that is a very, very famous place, very remote. There's a campground back there, and that is actually where the Apaches and Cochise hung out and hid. That's why it's called the Stronghold. It is. And just on the other side of those mountains is Tombstone. So do you guys know there will be a test, damn it. Anyway, what else? There's still snow on that mountain, Fred.
Oh yeah, it won't be able to see much in the camera
That's
because
Mount Graham.
it's a little,
Mount Graham,
it's a little
outside of
too
Safford.
tiny out there to see
Yeah,
in the
you can't
camera.
see it anyway. There's mountain. We can see about 7 mountain ranges around here, or something like that. And the jets fly over too, military. Okay, well, we actually are done.
Yeah.
We got it
Do we
done.
want to
guys.
hang out for a minute and see if they ball up, or maybe go back to the truck and then I'll come back if we need to?
Oh, yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah, yeah. Besides that, we have to get Debbie her jar of honey.
Oh, okay.
Because I forgot her birthday last year. I've just been laying awake nights, you know, worried sick about it. Of her. Well, that was successful, which is the only way it can be, of course. My pens are feeling especially empty.
Yes, yes, they didn't. I didn't evacuate.
Well, lucky for me.
I could use some talc, though. It's the story of my life.
You know when the customer goes, woohoo, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Noisemakers! Wait, that's what we are. We're the Noisemakers. That'd be a good name for a band, the Noisemakers.
Oh, this is like some
Did you guys get the
like
one?
water thing, I guess.
Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome.
You made that look easy.
He said I made it look easy.
That's so weird.
Okay, have you ever heard that? Of course you have. If someone that does something that's really dangerous and or difficult makes it look easy, they might know what they're doing.
Oh, I have no doubt. I witnessed it firsthand.
Yeah, you know, right here, firsthand, John has seen it.
They're not lying.
He has seen and believed. Believed. He putting the B back in believe.
You see the way they popped when we got close?
When we got close, did you see
They were
how
aggressive.
attacked?
Oh, and then
Yeah.
on the screen we can
Fuck,
see
they would've
even
killed
all
you.
those bodies. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
My God!
Near 'em.
And unfortunately, that's exactly what happened to our good buddy Dan down in
This
Bisbee a
is
couple years ago.
this is money well spent.
I'll give you
Yeah.
$10
We
later.
don't want to die. This is very much worth it.
Well, it's
And
cheaper
we
to
love
visit to
being
the
outside.
ER,
Yeah.
Yeah, we
You
love
know?
being outside.
and not as much. I mean, it's a lot more fun.
This advertisement brought to
We've
you
enjoyed
by
it
Killer
from a
Bee Honey.
distance.
Yeah, and this brought to you
Well, and
by.
you said it. It's literally a turf war.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. You got to hold the jar.
Killer Bee Honey. Not only is it good for your stinger, it's sticky, but it comes in jars.
That's for them. It's like,
Yes.
Trez, you got to come over here and do
Yeah.
that. Jesus Christ. So, Trez has an announcement from our sponsor.
I can't keep holding this.
Oh, okay. Here,
It's
yes,
like
indeed. So, Trez, what is it about that from our sponsor?
Killer Bee Honey. Not only is it good for your stinger, it's sticky, and it comes in jars.
Thank you.
Aww. Oh.
Wow.
All right, I
that
want to
is-
raise.
I want to raise. Okay, where's the sap? Where's the sappy music? Well, let me get my clipboard and do it. I'm looking really important. And you know, all the written shit.
Yes.
Hush.
And
got
and then
anything to
Hope's
say?
actually gonna walk back over and knock a few more down.
Well, we'll come back over there with me.
Alright.
Well, just we got a bunch of them. We didn't get all.
Yeah, we'll do a little Eye of the Tiger. Oh. Nice.
No, Reed's not having a stroke.
And
Just
they
kidding.
can dance too. You guys are both.
You know, honestly, it's more like a cry for help. But thank you. I do appreciate the thought.
All right, come on, everybody.
All right.
I never thought killer bees would be.
Oh, there's this little bridge. What is this, Hosh? Is this for water or?
That is a berm that you use it to route water.
Oh,
You know,
it's called the berm.
well, these plains out here, they all, a lot of times they'll have sheet flooding that happens. And so that's a way to kind of control some of that. So we're going back over to the battlefield. We're going to see where the remnants are balling up.
Excuse me.
It's untight.
Comes out loose. Oh, listen.
Yeah, oh yeah. Now I will say I'm over here without my big blues. But,
And I loosened my gloves so I could feel my
so
thumb.
here they are. Look, they're balling up on that limb. Yep. So that's that amputated limb that Reed was talking about. There. These are mean bees. Spicy. You're gonna give them a minute. Do we have any questions out there in TV land?
They're drinking.
Oh, good.
They're drinking.
They're drinking about amputated limbs, I think.
And big hit on the
What's that?
big hit on the gun thingy. Everybody seems to like
Oh,
it.
yeah, it's good.
Neil, wherever you found that, that is an
Yep.
excellent
Good
gadget.
little tool. Good little tool. This can really needs to be shaken. Yeah,
If
so
the
now
can
we're
didn't
just
suck,
cleaning
then-
up the survivors a little bit. The truth is, even with this gorgeous weather that we're having, these bees, they're done. They're toast. So I'm gonna spray down a few remnants, but the truth is, we can just walk at this point and it's over. Whether the queen died or not is not relevant, because if she survived, which I don't believe she did, but if she survived, there's not enough bees here for her to do anything with. That's number one. Without the queen, the rest of these bees, they're like Ronin, right? Masterless samurai. They've got nothing left. They've got no purpose, they've got no direction, and they'll just die off in the coming days. Can you believe they were going to build a full-on hive
Right
right
there.
here?
Out front of
100
God
feet-
and creation
100
and
feet,
everybody.
What is that, 100 yards maybe?
Yeah.
But just right there, just this close to them, they were going to build a full-on hive,
Let's see if we...
and they were going to sit out here and compete with our native pollinators for resources, inbreed our native plants, and potentially kill livestock, kill pets, and hurt these people, maybe even kill them. And that's not a stretch. These bastards have killed 1,000 people, over 1,000 people, just since they hit the U.S. Those are reported deaths, by the way. A lot of what goes on out here in rural Arizona, or in rural Mexico for that matter, or anywhere in Central America, South America, doesn't get reported. These things are bad news. And up north, you know, where populations are more concentrated, this is going to be a huge problem. So you need to pay attention. This isn't a gimmick. It's a real threat.
It's not
And you can
a
requeen
do-it-yourself
all
job.
day. You can requeen as much as you like. But when the field, when the broader environment is 100% saturated like it is here in Arizona, it's just a matter of time before your bees become Africanized, so you better be ready to fork out over and over again for new queens.
So what should people do, Hosh, if they find like a ball of bees in a tree such as this?
Yeah, well, if a ball of bees moves into a tree in your yard, if you're in Cochise County, you got to give us a call. We'll come take care of it this way. Don't relocate them. Exterminate them. Honeybees are dominating ecosystems everywhere, and they're not native. So whether they're Africanized, a deadly invasive species, or whether they're just European honeybees, they're all invasive. They all mess up the ecosystems. They're all bad for our native pollinators. Save our native bees. We'll see you guys on the next job.
I don't know. We'll probably do some truck time
This
later.
can's a little perplexed.
Perplex.
Yeah.
Perplexion in cans. Sticky situations in cans. We're glad that Neil got you that gadget so you could squeeze it.
Thank you.
It's like shooting bees with glue.
It's literally shooting bees with glue.
It's literally
Not like it.
shooting bees with glue. When you're in a sticky situation, it's what you gotta do.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
hey, you're feeling it right now. You're starting to come out and play.
I'm in nature. I like being in nature and not stuck in the jump seat with my knees shoved up into my throat.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
And so,
Can't see anything.
are we? Did we sign off?
We are.
Kind of. You know how these things drag
Like
on.
usual, we'll do a total sign off. Thank you for coming, and then Trez will get in the truck with everybody. It'll take 10 more minutes. It's awesome. It's just awesome.
Don't call your life. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Hyper meth, man.
So you got another one after this.
In the summer, on a normal summer, we'll get 10 to 15 calls a day here in the county.
And
But
those
now, I mean,
calls are quickly converted into business because there's no other way to deal with your problem.
No, it's awesome.
Yeah. And
Yes.
I think you knew those weren't going to fly
I
away.
hope you enjoyed that. I don't know if we're doing truck time because we do have another job, so I gotta charge the phones, make sure we say charge. And goodbye.
35 foot up